All right, ready to dive in. Today's question is something we've been seeing everywhere. Can you take collagen and creatine together? And should you? We're going to find out if this combo is the key to unlocking your fitness goals.
You know, it's interesting because both supplements are super popular right now, but they're often seen as being for totally different things.
Right, it's not just about loading up on every supplement you can find yet.
Exactly. There needs to be a strategy. Like baking a cake, you need the right ingredients working together.
Okay, so let's break these two down. Collagen first. I'll admit I used to think it was just a fancy skincare thing.
Yeah, collagen gets a lot of buzz for its potential skin benefits for sure, but it's honestly so much more than that. It's like the glue that holds your body together, literally. It's in your bones, your tendons, ligaments, even your blood vessels.
Wow, okay. So it's like the framework. And I'm guessing that framework needs some maintenance as we age, especially with all the running I'm doing. My knees have been feeling it lately.
Exactly. And the thing is, our bodies naturally produce collagen, but that production slows down as we age. So right when we need it most, we start making less of it.
Makes sense.
Mm.
So collagen supplements can help fill that gap. It's not just about looking younger, it's about helping your body repair itself,
Mhm.
especially when you're pushing it with all those miles.
You got it. And speaking of pushing it, let's talk about creatine. I know you're all about speed and agility, and creatine can actually play a role there.
Really. I always thought creatine was more for those massive bodybuilder types.
Mhm.
Like, if you're not lifting super heavy weights, it's not going to do much.
It's true that creatine is popular in the weightlifting world for a reason. It can lead to some serious strength and muscle gains, but it works on a cellular level to improve energy production no matter what kind of exercise you're doing.
So whether I'm going for that extra rep on the squat rack or trying to get a new personal best on the track, creatine could help.
Exactly. And here's a fun fact. Your body actually makes creatine naturally, and you even get a bit from red meat.
No way. I had no idea.
But supplementing with creatine can really amp up those energy levels, especially when you're consistently pushing your limits like you are.
Okay, more power and faster recovery. You've definitely got my attention. But I thought creatine was only really effective if you're, lifting really heavy weights. Not so much for speed and agility stuff like I'm into.
Yeah, it's true that creatine's a favorite in the weightlifting world. Like we said, it can lead to those impressive muscle and strength gains. But the cool thing about creatine is it works on that cellular level to improve energy production no matter what you're doing, really.
So whether I'm pushing for that extra rep on squats or trying to beat my personal best on the track, creatine could make a difference.
Exactly. You got it.
Okay, this is making a lot of sense. We've talked about collagen, we've talked about creatine. Let's get to the good stuff. What happens when you combine these two?
Ah, yes. This is where it gets really interesting, especially for your goals. There's a growing amount of research that suggests that collagen and creatine, when taken together, could actually be even more beneficial than taking either one alone.
Okay, now I'm really intrigued. Like, are we talking exceeding my personal best intrigued?
Potentially, yeah. So remember how we talked about collagen supporting your tendons and ligaments?
Yeah, the framework.
Right. Stronger connective tissues mean your body can handle more intense training, and that could lead to even better improvements in your speed and power over time.
Okay, so it's like I'm giving my body the building blocks to recover faster and come back stronger, while the creatine is there to supercharge my muscles.
Yes, exactly. And it's not just about speed and power. There was one study that found combining collagen peptides with creatine actually led to some pretty significant improvements in muscle strength and body composition in athletes.
Hold on, body composition. Does that mean what I think it means? We talk about maybe leaning out a little bit while gaining muscle.
You got it. Now, more research is definitely needed, but those early studies suggest that collagen may play a role in, promoting lean muscle mass and reducing body fat, especially when combined with, resistance training, which, by the way, includes those explosive sprints you're doing.
Okay, this is all sounding pretty incredible. But let's talk about safety. Is it safe to actually take these two together? Okay, gotta ask. I really don't want to mess anything up by, taking something that could backfire. Is it actually safe to take these two together?
It's good to be cautious, but the good news is both collagen and creatine are generally considered pretty safe, especially when you stick to the recommended dosages. Side effects are usually pretty minimal.
Okay, that's good to hear. What are we talking dosage-wise? Asking for a friend who may or may not have already added some collagen to her morning smoothie.
Sounds like someone's ready to get started. But yeah, you're right to be mindful of the dosage. For creatine, you're usually looking at around 3 to 5 grams per day. And then for collagen, usually about 10 to 20 grams daily.
Gotcha. So no need to go overboard. Just stick to those amounts and we're good.
Exactly. But as always, it's best to have a chat with your doctor before you add any new supplements, especially if you have any underlying health conditions or you're taking other medications, just to be safe.
Solid advice. Now, for those of us who are ready to try this out, any tips?
Timing isn't everything, but a lot of people find that taking creatine after a workout can help with recovery. And collagen, you can kind of take any time of day, but taking it with a meal might help your body absorb it better.
Okay, easy enough.
All right.
So we talk safety, dosage, best time to take them. Anything else we need to know about this dynamic duo?
Well, we talk a lot about the physical benefits, the faster recovery, stronger muscles, maybe even that boost in body composition. But I think there's another layer here that we haven't touched on yet that's actually really relevant to your goals.
Okay, I'm listening.
The mental side of things. Imagine yourself hitting those sprints even faster, recovering quicker, seeing the results you've been working so hard for. How do you think that would impact, your motivation, your whole mindset?
Well, yeah, it's like a positive feedback loop, right?
Right.
The better I feel, the better my results, the more motivated I am to push even harder.
Exactly. And that's where I think this combo can really shine. It's not just about physical performance, it's about building that mental resilience and consistency that's so important for reaching your full potential.
That is a really powerful takeaway. So much of fitness is mental, so if this can give me that edge, both mentally and physically, I'm here for it.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, it's all about finding what works best for you and for your body. Supplements are just one piece of the puzzle, but combined with your dedication, smart training, good nutrition, this could be a real winning formula.
This has been an amazing deep dive. So for our listeners who are ready to take their fitness journey to that next level, what's the key takeaway here?
I'd say the biggest takeaway is that collagen and creatine aren't just for hardcore athletes. If you're looking to improve your performance, recover faster, maybe even feel more motivated in your workouts, this combo could be worth exploring. But as always, talk to your doctor, make sure it aligns with your overall health goals, all that good stuff.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Knowledge is power. Right. And now you have the knowledge to make informed decisions about your fitness. Until next time, stay curious and keep diving deep.